This is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and supporting my channel. What do we have to say for Capricorn? Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Could you be buying your first property, or are you involved with your accountant, or are you becoming an accountant yourself? Could you be processing your tax? There's something about finances, accounting, real estate, potentially a man with properties, maybe your landlord, King of Pentacles. I'm flipping the cards. Okay, so let's get to know more about this King of Pentacles in your life. Maybe this is you, Capricorn. You're becoming the King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. There could be an offer. Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking you could be becoming an accountant, or you could be processing a lot of paperwork or payments for real estate. Or maybe you're filing your taxes or something related to finances. You could be building your business, but it looks like there is somebody here who's coming to you to offer you a cup. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups being offered to this crying Three of Swords. And then here comes the Empress. As if the Empress energy here is communicating an energy of being pleased. Okay, there's an energy of pleasant exchange of communication, as if to say that the Empress has been waiting for this offer. Okay, so if you're not interested in anything romantic, that's completely fine. It could be a simple offer of apology, or maybe an offer of assistance from someone, maybe your father or your brother, or maybe your own son, because the Empress is a fertile woman. She symbolizes fertility and abundance of the soil, of the earth, like a rich farmer. The King of Pentacles could be her son offering a solution to a problem, okay? Or maybe this is a relationship between, a man and a woman. A commitment is being offered, or maybe a sincere apology. Okay, so whatever this is good. Something good is coming to you, Capricorn. You could be the one offering this cup to someone. Okay, you could be the King of Pentacles offering the cup. Okay, but whatever this cup means, it's like a solution to a heartbreak. It's a solution to a loneliness, or a lonely heart of the Empress. And the Empress is going to be pleased. She looks very pleased about this offering. Okay, maybe it's an offer. It could also be an offer of a job, because this is a King of Pentacles. Maybe an offer of a job, and it's an overflowing cup, because the Empress, maybe the Empress's heart is heartbroken because of a loss of a business, a loss of a job, and the King of Pentacles comes to the rescue and say, you know what, I've got a post for a secretary, or a virtual assistant, or maybe a simple, it's a simple job that's project based, or something that you can do to, like a side hustle. And maybe the King of Pentacles, again, it could be your older brother, maybe your brother-in-law, or someone that you're in a relationship with, or maybe this is a friend of yours, or someone who knows you. Because the cup, it doesn't necessarily mean an offer of love. It could be an offer of love, an offer of assistance, an offer of commitment, an offer of a contract, apology. And if we're dealing, because it's a Pentacles energy, and the Empress again symbolizes fertility, abundance in terms of finances, harvest, something is coming to fruition. Again, it could be a contract regarding finances. Like, I understand, Empress, that you've been looking for a side hustle to provide for your kids, or maybe to pay for your rent. I've got an offer. Could you be my virtual assistant? And this is an overflowing cup, because it's very pleasing to hear that someone is offering you this kind of commitment, a chance, an opportunity to make a living. So that's why it's an overflowing cup, because maybe you're going to be emotional about this. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic in nature, okay? For some of you, your accountant could be coming to the rescue, offering you some kind of assistance to solve a problem that's been breaking your heart. For some of you, you could be involved with a romantic partner who's going to apologize and maybe finally offer the love that you've been waiting for. Okay, it could be as simple as that. Let's go ahead and consult the Kipper Oracle deck. What do we mean by, what does the King of Pentacles want to know, want to tell us? Because the Capricorn, you could be the King of Pentacles as well. Okay, there's a lingering energy. Okay, don't rely on the words. Okay, it says false person. Maybe this person has a history of lying and deceiving you, covering up their real their real intention. So that's why this is the card. But what I'm seeing here is, I think you've been expecting this person. If you are the Empress, I think Capricorn, you've been expecting this person to come forward, to come back. Their energy has been lingering around you. Maybe you blocked them for quite some time. You moved away. You moved to a different city. And at last, finally, here comes the offer of cup that you've been, okay, I'm hearing the word reunion. So the King of Pentacles could be someone that you've dealt with in the past. Just do be careful, because obviously the cards won't be able to tell you if this is an abusive person or someone who has a bad intention, okay? But I think Capricorn, if you're the feminine energy, you can already feel that they're coming to you. They're coming back to sort things out, okay? There is a house. Okay, it's like the house is ready. That's what I'm getting here. The house is ready to receive you. I don't know what this means. Maybe you're getting invited to someone's home for a quick catch up, maybe a meet up. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, the Empress is actually expecting for this to happen. The Empress is expecting for this invitation, for this. I'm hearing the word local. I don't know what this means. Maybe this person lives locally, or this person is going to come to you. Local, I don't know, local. The feminine energy is expecting to receive this. Yeah, there's a very strong connection between the two of you. This is a Capricornian energy, the effect of Saturn. You're tied up together. Very, very strong connection. Maybe you have a child together. Maybe you shared a very long history. Maybe you grew up together. Makes sense because of the house. But I feel like the house is being prepped. The house is being prepared for your arrival, if you are the feminine energy. And if you are the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, for the masculine Capricorns, you're prepping this house for the Empress. Maybe you're gonna have a talk, or maybe you will invite them to come and live with you, or maybe spend the night with you, or I don't know, this could be a resort, a hotel. Oh. What do we need to tell Capricorn? Knight of Swords. There is a message is coming. A message, but there is a gate. Oh, there's a message. They couldn't get the message across because the gate is closed. They couldn't get the message across because somebody closed the gate. Somebody closed the gate. There's a message. They might attempt to message you in the evening. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You're healing your heart. Someone is healing their heart, but it's been very difficult. Someone is healing their heart, but it's been very difficult. What will happen to the Empress? What will happen to the Empress? An announcement, an arrival. Okay, there's a new beginning, there's a conclusion as well. Okay, there's like an important discussion about an ending and a new beginning. Like, what is it really? What are we really doing here? This is what I'm getting. Like a conclusion, a final conclusion. What are we really doing here? I think this is what the Empress wants to know. Like a finality. Like, maybe this has been very confusing for both of you. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's a very strong connection here. Okay, maybe this is between lovers, or maybe a very strong connection. I try my best to get out of the romantic reading, but it seems like this is more like about emotions, psychological, mental, sorry, not mental, psychological, emotional, and a bit of sexual connection because of this, and the Queen of Cups and the Empress. But I think whoever is the feminine energy here, she's going to be very pleased once this talk, this important talk or conclusion happens. Yeah, again, just these two cards. These two cards are enough to make me feel, to make me believe in love or commitment or solution. You know, it's very beautiful. There's a sense of sincerity as well with the King of Pentacles. Something is coming. Something or someone is coming. As I said, someone will attempt to message you in the evening. But I think they couldn't because the gate is locked. They couldn't message you. Maybe you block them, or you put your phone on silent mode, as if like banging the door. There's an urgent message to receive, to be sent. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah, there's an important discussion. There's an offering. I don't know exactly what this offering is, but it's like, this is all I have. Can we patch things up? Can we clear this? Can we get this out of the way? But I think you're going to arrive at a certain conclusion, like, and there's a compromise. There's this feeling of compromise. And I think, Capricorn, you might end up accepting this. There's an energy of humility here, like, okay, if that's what you want, I guess I just have to say yes. That's what I'm getting here. There's no more harsh argument. There's no more harsh dispute. You know, it's not that strong. There's that energy of acceptance, like, okay, I guess I just have to live with it, and if this is all that you've got to offer, I guess I just have to accept. So maybe there's a sense of I don't know, because this is King of Pentacles. Maybe they borrowed money from you as well. I thought I would say that. And or maybe this is more like somebody did something wrong to you before. There was a loss. Okay, I don't want to say there was a stealing. There was a loss. There was some kind of deception. Okay, and you know exactly the kind of person that you're dealing with, but for some reason you've accepted that they can no longer pay you back. Okay, they can no longer pay you back. It could be in the form of money, or maybe they've done something in the past that you know to yourself, I cannot bring back the hands of time. And this person looks very sincere with their apology. Okay, and I'm quite happy with whatever they're offering. I accepted, I fully accept that whatever happened in the past cannot be brought back to life. I can ask for apology, I can ask for clarification, I can ask to conclude whatever this is, but I forgive. There's a sense of forgiveness and acceptance of what they can give you, even if it doesn't even amount to what you've lost. Okay, it sounds very deep, but you're not trying, you have that acceptance. You fully accepted what this person is capable of, who they are, what they are. If they're suffering from some kind of illness, you've accepted it wholeheartedly. Like, as I said, there's that energy of humility and acceptance that I want you to know. I think you're going to verbalize it, that it's okay, everything is okay now, King of Pentacles. It's okay now. I know that you didn't mean to do what you did. I know that you didn't mean to abandon me, the kids, or you didn't mean to cheat on me, but I know exactly that this is who you are. I know that you didn't mean to withdraw my money and to run away with it. Maybe you're in a very difficult position. I understand. I understand, but I also accept that this is who you are. I understand you. I accept everything that happened. Whatever happened already happened. I can fully say that I forgive you. So maybe this is like an important discussion, rather than, and I think there's a bit of a reunion as well, rather than you just fully accepting, hey, come back to me, it's okay, everything is fine, yada yada. But I think there's just acceptance and understanding that whatever happened, it already happened. I can't do anything about it. And I think this person is sincere. As I said, there's a sincerity. Okay, they're gonna offer their apology, and perhaps they might want to come back to your life if that is something that you're open to receive. I think we never clarified. I don't know if we clarified the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. Something is going to be concluded. As I said, this is like a wrap up. It's going to be wrapped up. So yeah, there you go. It's gonna be wrapped up. Whatever is happening, it's done. Okay, if something has been hurting you for quite some time, it's done. It's done. The fire will be put out very soon. This person is rushing in to talk to you, to sort things out. This King of Pentacles. And if this is you, Capricorn, you're rushing in to solve a problem. Yeah, and eventually it's gonna pay off. You have the Ten of Pentacles. There's a chance to accomplish a very important task. And this might involve family, stability, relationship status, because of the Ten of Pentacles. You might, as I said, there's a very strong bond between the two of you. So there might be involvement of your children, grandchildren, assets, liabilities, houses, properties. I mean, it's the King of Pentacles, taxes, bank accounts, everything, family, finances, businesses. So something is wrapping up, something is finished, something is done. You're walking away from it, or maybe they're walking away from this, okay? It's done, okay? Whoever is walking away, I think maybe both of you, there's a new beginning for both of you. Now, I don't know if it's a new beginning leading separate lives, but as I said, there's a major acceptance, there's a major clarification. There's going to be peace between the two of you, or maybe peace between your families, or peace in your finances, or perhaps this person is going to finally pay off what they took from you. Maybe there was a sale of a property that this person forgot to tell you, and then you parted ways. There was a betrayal in the past, and you're fully aware of this. But there's acceptance and understanding, and it's beautiful. Something is wrapping up, and it's good for both of you. And it's good for your finances as well. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're not ready to fully forgive this person. You're not ready to just make a commitment, a blind commitment to this person. There's that energy of, give me some time to think. I'm not open to receive you wholeheartedly. I'm not ready to just leave the door open for you to come back. Okay, there's that energy. But as I said, this person is very sincere. They want to come back to your life. They want to offer something that you cannot say no to. Okay, but The decision is yours. Free will, free agency. Yeah, I think you're gonna think about this, okay? You're gonna think about this. You're not just gonna blindly trust this person again, okay? But as I said, there's a brand new beginning for both of you. I'm not too sure if it's a separate people leading separate lives or as a couple, because I'm not sure if you used to be married, okay? Yeah, you're gonna think about this. You're not gonna just let them come back in. Anyway, God bless.